We're at Dosewallips State Park. We're not going to hike in Dosewallips today. We're just going to park and jump into one car and go up to the trailhead where we're going. Got fingerlings now. Fry. Not sure what this is all about. Fish that may have been observed from trail above ridge to Rocky Brook Falls. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to walk up to Rocky Brook Falls. And it's a beautiful fall day in Washington.
Yeah, it is a beautiful fall day.
Enter at your own risk. Sudden stream flow changes.
So glad we can find a hike that we haven't done before.
All right. This site has a rock and water hazard, so be careful when you come here. Hydroelectric.
Oh, hydroelectric.
Right.
Oh, it's going really good. Look at this. There's a lot of water this time. I could have gone like that.
Look at this, young oak.
Wow.
Good Lord, look at this. This is a bonus. Okay, we can go home now.
No, this is for so little work. Wow.
For such an award, yeah.
Wow, this is spectacular.
Right.
We would have never known. Yeah.
I've never heard of this before.
Wow. Let's go up in there.
Look at this. And this is a short drive from 101 north of Brinnon. This is probably the most spectacular waterfall I've been to here in Washington. Spectacular, eh?
It's amazing. It kind of comes out of nowhere.
I know it. So here we are at, I forgot what it's called already. Brook? What's it called?
Rocky Brook Falls.
So here we are, Rocky Brook Falls. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, this is perfect timing. Perfect.
Okay, we're heading back to the trailhead. It's only about a kind of a couple of 100 feet walk from the parking lot to the falls. It's really easy to get to. Okay, we're at the trailhead, and you can see there's probably parking. Well, they probably could have parked 3 cars in here if these guys had parked right. Then you get one more here. Then there's not a whole lot of parking, so just remember that at the trailhead. And we're at the Dosewallips River Trail. That's what we're going to do today. It's beautiful out. Beautiful fall colors today.
Yeah, we just have to go across that.
Across a creek.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read that.
Oh, yeah, one step.
So we're walking the Dosewallips River Trail. Evidently used to be a road, but I guess a landslide there where we just crossed the stream closed it. It's like they could do with putting a bit of trailhead. I can imagine this place being quite popular. Fall time in Washington, baby. I was a little concerned because we had a lot of rain, and it was pretty good for that waterfall that we just went to. But you can see the drainage here, flowing pretty good. I think what we're going to do is walk up to, Anne calls it the elk camp. On the literature I've seen, it's called Elkhorn Camp. And I think it's about 2.7 miles. And we're on the Olympic Peninsula in Washington State. We turned off Highway 101 north of Brinnon, north of the Dosewallips State Park, and south of Quilcene. So we saw the waterfall, and then we drove up to this one. They're beautiful. What a lot of moss. Hey, you see the Dosewallips River over there. That's the first really view of it I've had. Ooh, excuse me. So the river's just on my left. You can see a bend in the river over there. Like I say, it looks like there's a trail alongside the river. They called this part of it Moss Alley. Look at all the moss on the trees. As you can imagine, in the winter time here, from fall until early summer, it rains almost every day. So we get a lot of rain. And then in the summer months, we don't get any. It's kind of odd. I guess you can walk up to the river anytime you want. Have a look at the river. It's like quite a few trails I've seen. Dosewallips River. And I'm sure Dosewallips. I always pronounce it Dosewallips, but you can pronounce it both ways, I guess. But I guess the more correct way is Dosewallips. I mean, it looks like we can go. Oh, this is where it's washed out. Oh, this is the hill they're talking about, huh?
Yeah, this is the hill.
Oh, okay.
This is the only place I worry about the weeds.
Are you coming down this way?
So evidently the trail further down here got washed out. That's why they closed the road. And we have to go over the top. Which is good. You get a little cardio. Guess they don't want you going off the edge. Guess they don't want you going off the edge here. I'm going to say about 1.25 miles in, we have to go over the top. It looks like we're at the top here. Whew. Okay, it looks like we're going back down to the river now.
Well, it's only the second time I've been on this.
Yeah.
And we saw this one thinking going straight.
Right.
Oh, that's the way, blah, blah, blah.
Uh.
Switch back.
So we gotta climb back up this when we're going back. Back on the road. Back on the road again. Oh, we got a marker. Warning. What we're warning at bears? Beautiful, eh? Oh, this is a nice part of the trail here. All you can hear is a roaring of the river. I don't know, I've said this, we're with Cheeseco and Anne today, as well as Young Oak. And I'm from England, Young Oak's from Korea, Cheeseco's from Japan, and Anne's the only foreigner amongst us. Like the moss on the trees, and the white water, and the boulders, and the leaves. Spectacular trail this time of year. Today is the, let me see if I can get it. Probably the 3rd of November. Recommend this time of year come here if it's not raining. Look at that.
Today is really.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
I've been here 2 times
Oh,
before, but
yeah.
wow, today
This
is
is a good one today, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, that rolling river and the whole
Right. Rolling.
Yeah.
Would you like to kayak down that right now?
Kayak?
Right now? That'd be
There they go.
exciting, wouldn't it?
There they go.
Geologist, hired by forest.
Archaeologists or geologists?
Archaeologists.
Oh,
Well, you're looking for dead bones?
No, we're
Lucky if you guys can.
Green there, I
yeah.
think.
Yeah, we don't want to find bones.
No, we're just for forestry
you have to
service,
call the
so in
police.
case if they do any work here, we just make sure there's nothing cultural.
No, artifacts and things like
50
that.
years or older. So.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Even
It's
if we find a
cultural.
tin
I see
can,
what you're saying.
Cultural, exactly.
That's a cultural thing, a tin can,
Yeah.
probably left by one of the miners or something, right?
Yeah. So I mean,
But it can be historical or prehistoric.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know they did that. That's really cool.
oh yeah. Now anytime they put a shovel in the ground on state
What's
or federal
that?
land, oh, it's domos.
Almost. Oh, yeah.
What's that?
It's like stuff.
That leaves.
rice wrapped
It's
in-
Greek.
Rice wrapped in grape leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the wine. What
Yeah.
is stuff?
Um,
Dollars?
yeah. So it's grape leaves wrapped around rice.
And then olive oil.
Any lamb in there?
What's
Oh, it's
in
just
it?
rice and grape.
Rice?
Lamb or goat? Yeah.
Can you
Awesome.
try it? Oh, I want to try it.
Under the bridge.
We got a bridge? All right.
Put it off on you with the bottle.
I tried to look at a bridge.
Oh, okay, got it.
We're taking a side trip. This is still traveling on the old road and the bridge across the river.
It's built in 1972, so it's fairly new considering.
When did it wash out?
In the 90s.
Oh, in the 90s. Oh, okay.
Oh, they have a nice bridge. Oh, yeah.
It's a bridge to nowhere. Oh, is that what it was?
What's that again?
A bridge to nowhere. So evidently,
Yeah, concrete.
Turn around.
Yeah, no, that's why I say it's built
Evidently the bridge was built in 1972. It's not very old. More people? More archaeologists?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're having a lunch there. Right on the middle of the road.
This is beautiful.
Look at that. That's good.
And
Oh, yeah.
look at that Dosewallips trailhead. It's
Yeah.
got another 4 miles to do.
Campground 3.9.
So are we officially in Olympic Park now? And?
Not yet.
Ah,
And
11 miles
whole road sign.
to 101. We drove up.
Isn't this the? Is this up?
Camping. Oh, no, campfire. Sorry. Okay, looks like we stumbled on the Elkhorn camp. And this is where we were planning on going to. Elkhorn camp. You can still camp here, I guess. You just can't have a fire. Oh, put your card in there, yeah. Here's the campground. You can see. It's a rustic campground. You're not allowed to have campfires, so. Oh, they're all barbecue pits, aren't they?
Oh, they're ditching. Yeah.
Oh, picnic tables, that's what that is.
Let's carry a couple of
Fire rings.
Yeah, carry
fire
it.
pitch.
Oops.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Sorry.
Oh, here's a hiking
Oh, look
trail.
at that. Right here. Oh my God.
Yeah, you see where they pulled out the old picnic tables and barbecue pits. They don't want anybody to have any fires, but it looks like somebody already pulled it out. So we're at Elkhorn Campground.
I'm definitely coming back here.
Oh wow, that's a big tree that down the river. Wow.
Look at that. Water carries that log down.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, when you have a huge rain and a river swells, it'll bring it down.
So pretty.
Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah. What a fabulous place this is. About an hour and a half drive from DuPont, or JBLM, up to the state park. And then it's about another 20 minutes, probably 30 minutes up to the trailhead. I don't think anybody read about no campfires unless these are very old ashes. I don't think so, do you?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, this was open till about a year ago, maybe? I don't know. Well,
I'm
maybe
sure
somebody
people
camped
still.
here, you
It
know.
looks like somebody just camped there because of the cans and jar.
I mean, it doesn't say no camping, so.
No, it
can
just
you
says no
tell?
campfires.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at this one.
Yeah. But look like the people here, they don't. Oh, yeah. People come up and yeah, this looks pretty decent.
It looks pretty elaborate, doesn't it? You pitch your tent here, then you got the front room, and you got. It's friggin' awesome, isn't it? Is there a beach there?
Yeah, not anywhere else, but this camping site has a beach.
Are these moss or lichen?
I should imagine it's lichen.
Is that unsa? That might be unsa. I'm not sure. Yeah, these are really cool. Oh yeah. There's only one hill in the whole thing.
Yeah. And it's good that we do that hill because we need to do a little cardio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Young Oak, I'm just going to use the facility. If you're worried about bathroom facilities, don't worry. There's a sit-down bathroom right there. If you want to go, there's facilities.
There is a oh, that's funny.
Did you open it?
No. Well, we wanted to come up to the Gooey Duck because we like the Gooey Duck, and we haven't been up here for ages. So we suggested Dosewallips, the park, but then you suggested this, and I'm so glad you did that. This is an awesome hike.
No campfire.
Well, it doesn't say no camping.
No,
There's no campfire.
Yeah.
right.
Oh.
Which obviously everybody listened to, right? I thought Tunnel Creek would have been that little creek that we crossed when we first started out.
3?
Yeah, that's beyond.
Oh,
Okay.
3 miles. So we've come in 3 miles.
Yeah.
So where would that
Tunnel
be?
Creek is that little creek we crossed when we first started out from the parking lot. I'm pretty sure I read that.
Oh, okay.
You can look it up on your All Trails. Trailhead has got another 4 miles yet.
Yeah, I know.
We're guessing from the sign here, then you're in the national park. So national park rules then. But I'm sure in the campground, if you're walking your dog up here and take it into the campground there, I'm sure you're going to be okay. I just don't think you could go any further with a dog. Usually in the national parks, they don't allow dogs. I've never actually been to them.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I just keep saying I'll get there one of these days, but never make it.
Yeah, it's a little bit out of the way, but
Yeah.
they're pretty spectacular. But quite honestly, I think the view you get of Rocky Brook Falls is way better
And without the crowds.
without the crowd, without having to pay for. You have to pay for parking now.
Oh, you have to pay for parking there?
Well, when you're parking right down next to the falls, it's paid parking.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah. So you heard that here.
huh?
You heard, I'm just saying to my GoPro, you heard that here, that going to,
Oh,
what's it called again? I can't remember, I can't
Pony
hear.
Falls?
No, the other one. Rocky Brook, yeah. Going to Rocky Brook Falls is much better than going to Snoqualmie Falls because, number one, you don't have a crowd. Number two, you don't have to pay to park. So we're heading on back now to the trailhead. About another couple of miles, I should imagine, 2.5 miles. And we got 10 miles to go.
Oh, yeah, we go up. We're up the hill.
Oh, is this where we go up? Yeah, okay. I wonder why they didn't block it off earlier.
Well, because you have to have a fairly gradual up and fairly gradual down. So.
I got an answer to my brain going off to change.
Change boat. Change boat over here.
A bunch of little mushrooms over there on that tree, bottom of the tree. These guys are foragers, mushroom foragers. This side is definitely the hardest to walk up. The other side is a piece of cake. So when you're coming up and you walk up this trail here and you think, oh my God, the other side's not as bad, but it's still a tough hike. I mean, a tough climb. Look at this. How beautiful is this? We're in paradise. We made it. We made it. Now we're back on the road again. Dosewallips River. The Olympic Peninsula, Washington State. Here around this area, there's a herd of Roosevelt elk, as in elk, E-L-K. And they roam all over this place. Sometimes you'll see them in the state park. I've only seen them one time. And that was, we were driving back down 101 past the state park. And they're all in the campground there. There's probably about 50 of them, maybe more. It's a good sized herd. But I've never actually seen them up close. Anne has. She was camping out in the western part in, I think, Hoh Forest. Where the whole river is, and the whole rainforest, I should say. Hoh, H-O-H. And she was there on a campground where they were camping. She took some great pictures of them. But it's pretty cool to see these elk.
Well, I'm just saving myself whatever little bit of walking I can. I'm just gonna set it to the side somewhere.
Is it going to be safe until you get back?
Where are you going?
I'll go at least to Dosewallips camp,
Camp. Yeah.
and then I do have a couple days, so I'm gonna walk a little higher up.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Camp.
wow. You
Yeah,
just
so
like
got
your
bear
bear
pen
hair.
and everything. So.
How many miles do you think you're going to do?
I arrived a little too late, and I don't think I'm in the shape to do the whole thing. But my plan was
Yeah.
camp here, Dose camp tonight.
Oh, there's a campsite there. It's Elkhorn.
Beautiful spot. Yeah. The river's right there.
Where's the 2 hours?
Just ride around it. You'll find some benches
What I
and
wanted to do is just a bike all the way, but the road has washed away. So you're gonna tie it and then just somewhere, right? to
I'm
the
just
creek?
gonna put it
Have
out
you
of
ever been
sight.
up here?
yeah.
I haven't been this way.
Oh,
no.
okay. It's really. Eventually, you're gonna see a little like. There's some guys that are doing some surveying
What?
for
Oh.
geological surveying. But if you hear them, there's a road that comes. It's not a very big, but there's a road that veers off to the left, and there's a bridge there that was built in 19. What did I say?
72, yeah.
72, yeah. So you can be right over the river. The river's really roaring right now.
It sure seems like
But
it's
the bridge to nowhere. The trail dead ends.
Oh, really? So
Yeah, but it's just a cool little side thing.
Just a look.
Little side set.
Yeah.
All right, enjoy.
I'm proud
Is there a
of
Lake
you.
Margaret if you go up? I think there's a little spur trail. I don't know if it's little, but
Lake Margaret.
is that
I don't
right?
know.
I don't know
I've
that.
only just done it down to Elk
Elkhorn.
Camp, which,
Right.
like I said, there used to be a sign there last February. There was a sign. Now there's no sign. They're trying to revert everything back to nature.
I mean, it makes sense. It's been 20 years. This road's not getting any better.
Yeah.
All right.
Safe.
Yeah.
Have a great day. Oh, great weekend. What are you going to do? Pretty sure this is Tunnel Creek that we have to cross. And not what you call a fast flowing creek. And we're back at the parking lot. And our car's on its own. It's like somebody had a camp there. Huh. So let's have a look at here what we did. Okay, we hiked for 2 hours 48 minutes, 5.89 miles. I got 2,896. Let's see what everybody else has got in the elevation. I think my elevation's wrong. I don't know what's wrong with this watch. Chisco, what kind of elevation are you showing?
Okay, I'll stop this. 489.
489. Mine's 2,900.
2,900? That doesn't sound right.
Total ascent, 2,900. I think there's something wrong with this.
Yeah, it is.
So that was a great hike. Thanks, Anne.
Yes.
Beautiful hike. Good suggestion.